Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Bring fart. Anyway,
Hello, nice to meet you.
for tonight's stream, as you can see, not much to do. The banners are ended. There's Pony TT, and it's just going to be a daily run today. It's a Tuesday, last day of February, already 2 months into the new year. Ah, we never get enough fun. Hajime. Of all the blacksmith, I probably like Hajime as a person more because of the frustrations that he also goes through.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains.
Okay.
And unrelenting willpower.
Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
Exactly that. I like him because of that. Uh, okay. What do I want to do with my resin today? 160. So, there is no event. I don't need to worry about that. Right? So, for let's do a recap of what I need. For Bennett's raising, which will come relatively soon, either tomorrow maybe. I won't know. In terms of its materials, I probably have enough as it is, or very small amount of quantities, so it won't be a big problem. Okay. Uh, his weekly boss material shouldn't be a problem. Also, I know I have a spreadsheet somewhere. This is a problem. I'm short one, so today I'll do once at least. Yeah, I think I'll just do once. I'm not that keen to keep doing it. Gems, no problem, more than enough. Books, he's using resistance, and I have just enough. I'm not a big fan of the domain. Even though I can do it reasonably well now, it's still an infuriating domain, so I don't want to keep doing it. But I will have to because the next one I will likely raise is Vanity. And why is it so weird? I didn't ship, or did I? That's weird. Crafting table is off. I'll sort this out later. Basically, I'm about halfway for the purpose, so I'll probably need to grind another week or so of materials. Then I'll have to go fight his boss, his general boss. I don't even have a single one. So count it about a month or so before I can raise 20, which is good. It allows me to build up the morale again. In terms of his crystals, shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. I should have enough. 6996, 6991. I should have enough. That one not a problem. This is a result of constantly fighting and constantly getting materials. So it is what it is. I have earned that ease of mind. Now, so for his boss man and everything should be okay. You can see the amount. I generally don't have a problem with older older uh, older characters. Okay. Then Bennett will be either using Skyward or Aquila. For Aquila is this, which I have just enough. For Skyward is this, which is also enough. Just a little bit over, but it's fine. For Venti, I don't need to worry about the allergy because Tignari is holding on to the fully leveled allergy, so I can swap him because I'm not using Tignari right now, so I can swap him around a bit. So yeah, in terms of money, no problem. In terms of books, also no problem for 2 characters. I have no issues. Characters will have 419, so I'm good for about three. It's actually a little bit less because of all these things, but yeah, it's not that bad. For weapons wise, in terms of the along the essential material is the question of whether there is enough crystals. Each will take up just over 900. Plus, I get a slight discount because of all these build up. I will end up sucking most of them into the first weapon. So the first weapon gets a bit of discount, so no problem there. Uh, okay, but the tricky part for for okay now is to go into character itself. So Bennett, I'm not too worried.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
He is excitable. No, I'm not going to turn on his C6 yet, so no issue there. I have actually picked up a set of a bit weird set, but it's what I want to do. I want to up his ER. I want to up his healing. So, but you can see it's a 5% set, meaning only five levels out of a possible 100. So it is a long way, and I don't have enough fodder material nowadays. Even though my what is quite full, my artifact is quite full. I do want to level this up because I want to see how much ER he will have. He's already at plus 24 because there's a 7.8, then there's various other ER. I picked this up because of the ER, and this is specifically to give the set plus. So plus the healing bonus. This is what I can give lah. So HP energy recharge. What is the reference? Energy recharge, HP healing bonus. So quite standard. This is his role is to give an attack boost, give a HP heal, and be generally an emergency healer. I don't expect him to do much lah. Frankly speaking, he's not a frontline fighter. That's fine. But so it becomes very tricky. I don't want to raise the weapon uh, and potentially waste the material before I figure out how much ER he is getting. So ideally, I want to raise all this beforehand too. But at the moment, I am just short of. So he needs to be in the queue. So at the moment I'm a little bit shy of completing Noel's artifact set. She looks to be what I want her to be. Sufficiently high energy recharge for most purposes. The crit rate, she's not a crit monster. She is there as a defense rock. So 3002, I think she will probably breach 3000, 3.2, 3.25K. It's just 5 away. So yeah, she's a rock, and her sweeping time will convert that into attack and healing. So overall, I'm actually quite happy what the role that I give her as a shielder, healer, and tanker. Even though her HP is quite low, I'm not happy about this one, but it's workable. Um, I like what the direction that she is currently at, so I'm fine. So this one I'll complete. It's a level 17 artifact. I can complete it with a few runs of a domain or a few bosses, so not a problem there. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to uh, uh, raise Rosaria, who is working on a 76% artifact. If I do that, it will take some time before Bennett fully realizes. So I suspect I have to put Rosaria on the back burner again. She's not going to like it. Let's be very honest. I like Rosaria for that reason. So I'm not happy that I have to do that to her. Momiji clearance. I need water for the first boss. So I suppose.
The
So all the
essence
talking
of
took
the
10 minutes.
Amenoma
That's
art
amazing.
is to have the
Patience to move mountains, yada yada, 力远. Okay, that's not terrible. 力语, 力月, 力月. Uh, 1.
Gather!
Rest and rebuild! Now you shall perish!
Right, thank you. Now you give me 3. Could have given me this last week and we could have saved 1 trip here. I swear this game. Instructor, clock piece, and Tyria. Okay. The rest I can ignore. Because the minute I click this, you all suck it up anyway. Instructor's timepiece and the circlet. Yeah. The nice thing about these new artifacts is that they inevitably will be terrible. So it's easy to spot them. Yeah, one of these. This one. Oh, this one. Both are healing bonus. If it's healing bonus, then this is better. Keep that one. This is Death Circlet Toss. This one keep. This one, not much point. Okay. Why do you want to keep a HP circlet? There's no reason to. You can take any other circlet that is a HP circlet because this is an off-piece anyway. So it doesn't make sense. Again, HP doesn't make sense. Elemental Mastery does. Crit rate does. Crit damage does. This one I'm holding because attack, this kind of stats can make a difference. So there is that. Healing bonus, crit rate, crit rate. Yeah, there's very little reason to go that way. Okay, Raiden needs her burst back. And I will switch to a Momiji team now. Momiji clearance. Just to check everybody got their burst, etc. So, got lost, never mind. What is this one? Straight to the heart. Uh, yeah, this one we can do. Where the hell? Oh, over there. Yeah, frog's legs for dinner, I suppose. Wait, where's that starting point? Yeah, I was listening to the music so much that oh, fuck me. I prefer to use Yoimiya for this.
More companions! Hooray!
Fuck this.
Ooh, let me open it.
Wait, hang on. This one I may want to start with Yoimiya because there will be electro slimes. I'm using
Time
these
down.
to collect up.
Stabilize!
Ha!
Enough energy
Fuse
to.
is lit!
Yeah, I have enough energy. That's not a problem. Hang on, there's something that needs my attention for a little bit. Let me settle it quickly, then I will get back to you guys. Let me switch this back to Songling first. Where is Songling?
I can't
Before
wait
I forget.
any longer!
What? Okay, that is good news. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to trigger something on the other side. Or something else that I'm monitoring.
The
Okay.
world remains.
One, two, where's the third? Huh? Okay, hello. Whatever you want. Six runs. problem is after a while you start to forget how to do this. So you need to come back and refresh from time to time. I'm glad that I didn't start to glide again.
There is no escape.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Grow, grow, grow. Eat this! Torn to oblivion.
You don't have to kill him immediately, right? Or you will kill him.
Illusion shattered.
What, he's still alive? That was a stupid. That's terrible. No, I thought I nailed him. I need to be sure next time. Ah. Oh, this is a very nice feather. Hmm. Sojourner. Okay.
Shine down.
Stabilize! This is order!
This way, Turtle. You're toast! Goba, get it! Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines
What the hell
eternal.
did I do that for?
Ha!
30 plus? 36. Not terrible. Don't walk off the edge there. Tiny miracle. Bleh. Okay.
Shine down.
Solidify! I will have order!
That's a little bit too quick.
Eat this! Out of the frying pan. Now you shall perish.
$36? $38. Okay. Reminder to self chase Sparky, don't chase the mage. Any miracle. I need to look at this one. Defense. Otherwise quite decent.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Make yourselves at home.
Oh, I
A
never.
minute to memory. You're toast!
Come on, come over, come over.
Torn to oblivion.
That's what I've been forgetting. I forgot. I forgot to use Nahida's burst, and I still got 35. I mean, seriously, if the RNG is okay, Genshin combat is actually fairly predictable, which is very strange from real life
There
combat.
is no escape.
Solidify! This is order!
Sharing my knowledge. This may turn a little. Eat this! Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Still 38. Genshin's combat is actually okay. One sec. This sound level is a bit too high for my liking. Is at currently -5. I think let's go down to -8. Okay, and hopefully the rest of the sound is not affected too much. Feather is not even remotely trying. Tiny Miracle again, and plus the 2. Then I have this one Sojourner. Okay, one more. Let me finish this, then I'll copy about what I was thinking.
Illusion shattered.
I will have order!
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory. Torn to oblivion.
30? 30. Well, I have now that on tape. Video. But you get the point. This is fairly decent. That's you can have a use for it. And it okay, it's good enough. Sojourner, which is not going to physical damage, yeah, maybe. And Tiny Miracle. This is straight going to trash. Okay, let me copy a bit. Genshin's combat system is actually quite predictable. That's why people can tune their builds to the point where it can create big numbers. So that is actually quite good in that sense. It's predictable, it's relatable. But why when Nahida was not using her burst, why could I have achieved 35 seconds? Is Nahida's contribution so low that it doesn't matter? Or is only in specific cases?
Inactivity serves no purpose
One
whatsoever.
sec, let me tune this again. -8 doesn't seem to be cutting it, so -10, but I don't want to go below this. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, first let's get rid of the artifacts before I forget what they are. Yeah, that always happens. And we are done. And goes into energy recharge. Can't complain, but we won't break the 3.25, the 3.25 lah. It's 3245. The energy recharge is better than I will have, better than I want, but she's built. Okay, Noel, thank you for your time. Will I still put her as a favorite? Okay, the favorite is more to let me quickly find them, so no. because I don't use her in combat that often. It's really in event. These people who are uh, highlighted, favorited, right, are people who I typically would reach for. You will see that I don't reach for Ganyu at all, or not common. She's very powerful. I got a decently good one, good Ganyu build. The crit rate doesn't matter. The crit damage probably can go up a bit more, but I'm not in a rush. Since I don't use her burst, uh, you know, generally now that I review it, probably can redo her a little bit, but not urgent. Okay. Now, so yeah, so these are the ones that these 10 are the ones that I tend to reach for. The look, not even the look to be honest, but the look is always a comfort feel kind of thing. Okay. So just now, oh no, sorry. I suspect the damage bonus is not major because the Trikarma purification is will have been marked will be linked after you trigger. I'm not triggering that many elemental reactions, and it will help. It will help. I have pyro, I have electro, so it will help a little bit. And I don't have hydro, so it doesn't increase the what. So my Hida is a C2, so this should kick in and reduce the death. And I think I saw that happen with Sparky. He died a lot faster. So, but it's like there are cases, edge cases where it doesn't matter. Raiden's capability. Wait a minute. This doesn't need. This doesn't need Nahida to burst. This just needs Nahida to mark. Okay. That's why I don't actually need Nahida's burst. Okay. If that is the case, right, I need to shoot for Nahida C3. Okay, C4 is not necessary, but C3 ups the scheme to know by 3. That's a lot of damage. So that would be good to have around. I need to double check what's the damage, but basically, okay, it's still worthwhile to do illusory heart, Shrine of Maya, because it will increase the damage by all scheme to know. So it makes things go faster while at the same time shredding them. So it hulls the reaction both sides. And when Raiden cut loose with her burst, she ignores 60%. So the interplay is not strictly 90%, but 80 or 90%, but it will be a lot. So people will die, basically. But do I need the burst to be up? Is the damage significant? Trikarma purification is 350% of her elemental mastery, and right now her elemental mastery is nearly 1,000. So it's 3,000 to 4,000, 3,000 points of damage. per hit is significant. Hang on, plus attack. Her attack is respectable at 1.7. It's almost 2x. So quite about what? Total is about 5,000 damage. It's quite a lot of damage. It's quite a lot of damage. So increasing it, reducing the trigger back and increasing the damage. 25 seconds is more than enough. My shortest run is 30 seconds, and my combat is not going to last 25 seconds. No. Electric trigger will reduce by 0.63, so it becomes every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds, it increases the damage by a third. So 5k become closer to 7k. 6 to 7k. It is significant. And it can still crit. What's Naida's crit? 25%, not very great. And not very high also, so it's fine. Yeah. I need to go back and she does have dendro damage bonus. EM attack. EM is usually because of the EM. And the EM is not capped, so it can keep rising. I just need to find potentially a gilded dreams. 2-piece deep wood, 2-piece honey, gilded. Maybe I should go with 2-piece traveling, 2-piece troop, wanderer's troop. The dendro damage bonus will drop, but the EM will go up. And I might want attack. What do I have in terms of EM? I do have one, but this is a fairly terrible one. I need ER, so doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how high, how low it is. So you can see in the EM corner of things, right? It's actually very, very rare. It's very rare. Oh wait, have I cleared out? Okay. I'm going to start on banner anyway, so let's start on banner. The most important item in this discussion is actually the ER, but it's a fixed number, we know. It's all these additional attributes that can create some issues because you don't know how much you will gain. It's actually these two that you need to figure out. Which one do I start with? Let's start with Hilba. Still got some stuff. This is a level 0. Okay. First, let's enhance. What was it? Besides the 2, is one of these. Tiny Miracle. This is EM, can't drop. The rules I have set myself on this one is still a bit flexible, so I don't quite like it because it makes it difficult for me to rule of thumb everything. So this one is gone. I'm not going to hold that one. I think it's this one. I'll throw it anyway because it's an attack. My eyes glazed over. I didn't actually see much of what I clicked on. I'll get rid of this one. Okay. If I remember, there was a sojourner. That one will be later, I suppose. It's one of these, I think. Yep, this one toss. Okay. What is it going to give me? Flat attack. Doesn't help. Doesn't help in this case. This is is it an office? Pale flame is an office. Hang on, let me see. Energy recharge. If it's an off piece, we got options. No, this is a waste time piece really. Because two flats. I'm not going to use it anyway. Unfortunate, but I will shift it over to here actually. Why don't I just use this alright? Because it doesn't have HP percent. I'm just trying to see whether there's any other. Oh, this is actually an interesting one. No HP percent. Weird. This one has HP percent. Crit rate attack. Actually, this will work. Is ER crit rate? Okay, we can switch to this and enhance this by pulling that 4-star. Because seriously, I'm never going to use that again anyway. Pure flame 4-star. Nope. Not going to use this. This is a healing bonus, so it's rare enough that I have to wait. I have to be cautious. This is not a terrible thing either. Okay, anyway. Let's see what it upgrades. Going to crit rate. Interesting. Then let's go back. We cleared out the Berserker and the Tiny Miracle. The next one will be not the exile but the sojourner, as well as the 2 basic. Hey, EM, can't afford the cloak. This is actually not a bad piece. In HP you can find usage. I guess I can't get much out of this. Yep, this one can go. There's no sense in the sorting. It's not sorted. There is a 2-line, 3-line lah. But other than that, that one is better. Crit attack is a HP. Okay, like that. I can take it as like that for now. I'm not going to. There's no way I'll raise this anyway. Okay, feather one. Potential shortlist. This is not great. Actually, okay, attack percent is a dime a dozen. You don't want to hold on to it. Not quite a dime a dozen, but you know what I mean. Okay, then we are cleared. So we'll get to level 6. Now they sort of sorted that problem out. Artifact RNG is really terrible. I don't need this team anymore, right? Now it says the dailies. Wrong team. Let's grab.
There is no escape.
Into the wind.
Everyone hold hands.
Cut down. Like this.
Yoimiya's pyromaniac tendency is a little bit less than Xiangling. Xiangling just spread fires everywhere. It's tiresome.
Illusion shattered. I see everything. Time for a light show.
Oops, ran straight into the attack. Try to learn how to dodge, but it's not always successful. What was that? Butterfly.
Fire hazard. There is no escape.
One with nature.
Hey,
Picked
Yep.
the wrong test subject.
Okay, the reason why I say weird is this guy was here. He actually should be taking quite a bit more of the damage than I expect him to be bigger, lah, earlier, faster than the rest. I'm not sure what happened. Okay. Let's get this one done first. Okay. Yesterday I managed to screw myself spectacularly by managing to hit the exploding barrel in one of Elon Musk's uh, target camps. Yeah, yeah. I don't recall having that Sally option. Mm, Yorimia took a big hit, so I should get her healed up. And the next one, let's deal with this one first. Oh, I will have teleported to one of these anyway, so I just gone straight. If I remember, oh, Qing Xing should be a third, yeah.
Into the wind.
I see everything.
Place my hammer.
Time for a light show.
The wrong test subject.
You imagine well, they aren't alive. They aren't alive to talk about this anymore. But imagine if you were a witness. 1 minute, these jokers was gathering around doing bad things, talking about bad things. The next, a purple lightning come down, hit the ground. Then there was a windstorm. Then there was some dendro smell, and then this girl appeared shooting arrows. The hell are you going to take it? Okay, that should be done. Oh no. Oh, this Fatui agent is still okay. I think he's around the corner. Yeah, he's around the corner there. Kazuha took a hit for no good reason. Oh, I'm 5,000 points away from maxing out. That's going to be short. work. There's no battle pass, so I don't need to bother. It's a vacation period, basically. Well, I may as well do some Samaritan work.
Shine down.
Another test.
The wind knows me.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Now, in the near future, I'm going to need a lot of them.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I actually stopped clicking somewhat before she just kept going. Okay, fine, Bennett. You get your ass up front.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Yep, that's better. At least it's more reasonable place to find you. Okay, so what's he looking at right now? Unless you have some unless you have some native way to increase it, it's never going to go up.
Ow!
So for him to
Where
be
did that
at
come from?
level 1 without any extension, to be at 178, what am I going to do with
Benny's adventure team,
Oh.
assemble!
okay, he has 18% more. Let's switch him to Aquila. That will shift his base attack. Okay, it's still very low, but the ER will drop out. He's at 160. Full ER is 50, so he'll add another 40, I believe.
Ow!
Yeah, here. He's currently at 23. A full ER, everything plus chop is a 51. So there's a 30% difference right now. I'll basically at the highest tier I'll get 30%. So it's at 190. Plus I have a few other opportunity to add in ER. At least 3 opportunity to add another 10%. So I think I think 200 is not a problem. And let me check this quickly. Let's not look at
Benny's
Shinho right
adventure
now.
team, assemble! Oh. Oh. Or not.
Fairness innate is ER. And at the peak, he will add 26%.
Oh, ow!
So I'll
Where did that
minimally,
come from?
I'll minimally have 210% ER. I don't need 210% ER. Because Fantastic Voyage is only 60. At 200, my recovery is like 30. That's lower than most people's burst. The cooldown is longer, is the bigger constraint. And that's you can reduce skill cooldown by weapons, but you can't really do it with energy. I don't think I need that much because if I switch the weapon back, like right, I would add minimally another 30-40% on top of the existing, so you'll be closer to 250 ER. Raiden didn't even Raiden Raiden had 250 ER, always had. But what are you going to do? I don't think so. Okay, the odds are not very good for me to use a 250. I don't need to raise this. I do need to raise his artifacts and his talents. Use him for a while. I got enough slack in the world level and all that to make it work, basically. Okay, anyway, back to business. Yes, I think it's this way. My guilty pleasure here.
Illusion shattered. Hey.
There was a bomb. That's weird.
There is no escape. I see everything.
Goodbye.
Shine down. Hey.
Well, today I learned more about Nahida's capabilities. But it's really a 35%. I'm not going to run all the way over to the harbor, there's no point. Let me do all the admin. Oh, I need to do a bit of books. And talent material ballot. I need only 9. And just one more because Xingqiu is nice. 63, so 21, 5. Okay, and I will have 40, which means I'm 26 short. I'll need 3 sessions, 1 week. I'll probably take more time to grind the weekly boss than this, but at least the weekly boss you can do every day.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today.
That's nice. I also increased my amount, my money, my mora, so that's good. Okay, let's take a look more closely at Nahida. Why would I want to use this? Big field, following effect, Trikama will increase damage, Trikama will be doing more often. Basically, is to boost Trikama. Okay, how much does it boost? Near over a third. That's a very significant boost. And you reduce it by the standard is 2.5. You reduce it by almost 20%. Duration is to add it on is already quite considerable. If you have it, it becomes for me. I have C2, so C1 counts. It's almost always one character count, so it's always double. Yeah, counts as two characters, so I'll go to 30 seconds. If the fight lasts for 30 seconds, something is wrong. Don't say respawning enemy in this. If fight lasts for more than 30 seconds, it's a big monster. Even Aztaha, even the weekly bosses, they are damage gated. To reach the gate, you won't take 30 seconds, so it's overkill. Base duration is longer than its cooldown, but its energy cost is low. Okay, it's definitely worth it because of the pyro damage bonus. If I wasn't C1, it's very debatable. Might not be worth it if it's not C1. Okay, the next one I will definitely go for Nahida C3 because okay. Nahida C3, her all schemes to know, right? The Trikama damage will go up further. It will become 200% plus. Looks to be 400 EM, 400% EM. 4,000? Okay, even with my current build, which is not very good, right? My ER is not that great, but my EM, I specialized in EM and a little bit of attack. Overall, she has enough ER to get by. I might want to tune this up, but the cost is 50. The cost is 50 if I remember correctly. Yes, so 130 is enough to reduce it to very quick. And her cooldown, the funny part is her cooldown is shorter than her burst duration. So she can have 100% uptime. If her ER is high enough, and I think her ER is high enough at the moment. 130 reduce, I mean, could be better, but yeah. Right, karma purification is dendro damage, right? Dendro damage based on attack and elemental part. Okay, okay. So her illusionary heart will add basically a third more damage, which is significant, but it's better to is it better? The basic answer is you got it, you may as well use it. Okay, so yeah, that's about all that I need to do today, I believe. Yep, no, let me check the quest log. Commissions are all done and recovered. Domain is not enough points left anyway. Yep, I suppose I can go beat them up one day also, but I needed
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through
oh sorry,
water,
don't let me interrupt you. Go ahead.
transitory.
What I wanted to check is to double check on this 48. Good, I will be able to raise Bennett already. So once the battle pass start, I can raise him, get him done, and get him open, raised up, and then we can figure out which one I think we need. I'm looking at it right now. He's almost guaranteed. He will be guaranteed at least 210 ER, which will treat his
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
yes. There will be another 30 plus his innate will have another 20. I think
Or
28,
not.
26. So it will be another 50, 55 or so. So he's guaranteed 210.
Ow!
He's more likely going to hit
Where did that come from?
230 to 235 ER. No matter how I look at it, Fantastic Voyages cost at 235 is going to be like 20, the equivalent of 25 maybe? Can I swap him out to be a HP monster? I don't think so. If I drop the 50% from, it'll become 180. It'll be a lot slower, and there's not much point to it. I rather okay. The Fantastic Voyage is needed for the attack bonus. I want the attack bonus. So okay. How often does it take? Gain an additional 20%. So it'll be 90%. 1,000 attack is very difficult to know. If I'm doing it correctly, the way I should do it specifically for Raiden is to pound more electro damage bonus
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
and assume I will always have Bennett's attack bonus.
Oh,
That way, it still balances
or
out to
not.
maximize the damage. but that will mean I'm locking Raiden and Bennett together,
Oh,
and
ow!
that's not ideal.
Where did that come from?
So I rather take a little bit of inefficiency, and Raiden will be a more balanced character. Then she will work with more easily to integrate with other characters like Nahida.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
The question now is if I put
Oh.
Bennett,
Or
Nahida,
not.
sorry, Bennett, Nahida, Raiden. Bennett, Nahida, Raiden.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Then the correct party will be actually Yelan, because it will maximize Nahida. It will maximize
Benny's
Nahida.
adventure team, assemble!
Okay, enough of that. It will maximize Nahida. It will but the bloom damage cannot keep up. Because I want some kind of auto target range to complement, but she is a catalyst user. No, but her attack are ground based, so it doesn't work. Okay, most likely what I'll end up with is Raiden, Nahida, Bennett, and finally Kokomi. Actually, because Raiden's talent, skill, okay, very critically, Aiden's eye is a coordinated attack, not an imbued attack, right? So I have to check. Not an infused attack. Sorry. Will she get if Bennett C6? Will she get Pyro? If she get Pyro, she can be the applicator, and her Electro will trigger Overload, and it can still do Vaporize. How long does his duration is 12 seconds? It's long enough. The risk is considerable because after you do that, actually my normal consideration is is that you can work around this problem. Okay, my usual primary attack DPS is either Yoimiya, who won't be affected by this anyway. Raiden. Okay, the problem with that is that it will interfere with her Nahida, and I see that as, is that more important? No, because Nahida's defense strike must be triggered. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking through the problem. Nahida's defense threat under her C2 must be triggered by quicken, aggravate, or spread. Quicken, aggravate, spread. These are all electro reactions. So I need to check on spread, but I believe so. So I cannot let Hyro get into the way. What's the first part? Burning Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon reaction can score crit but strictly at 2000. No thank you. I don't need it. I don't need the randomness. I need that defense strat. Defense strat to me is a little bit more important. Okay. So I can't test the theory, but the concern is really because I like the partnership between Nahida and Raiden. I really don't want the banner to get between them. So best not to open up the C6. Okay, noted. Walk through the problem. Okay, that's good. So yeah. So very likely I'll end up with Aquila on him. Okay. Skyway is a bit of a sad thing because it's not bad. But there's only a few people who can. Actually, I suspect Keqing can utilize this quite well. Utilize this quite well. Okay, but Bennett most likely will be using Aquila. Okay. So at this point, all things done. I'm going to end the stream, and then take the thinking offline. So I have no viewers to leave, so I won't bother with that. So let's just end it here. Thanks. Tomorrow we will see what the patch brings. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what the patch brings and then we sort out from there. Okay, thank you guys for sticking around. Or one of you, which is probably
All the
myself.
world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Anyway,